What is Chalitzah in Jewish Talmudic marriage law? Imagine a situation where a man passes away without children, leaving his widow in a difficult spot. What happens next can seem complicated, but it is rooted in very old laws that still influence Jewish customs today. In Jewish law, when a man dies childless, his brother is supposed to marry the widow to continue the family line. This practice is called levirate marriage, or Yibbum in Hebrew. The idea is to keep the family's legacy alive through the next generation. However, not everyone wants to marry their brother-in-law. That is where Chalitzah comes into play. Chalitzah is a formal ceremony that allows the brother-in-law to refuse the marriage without breaking any rules. The process involves the widow removing a shoe from the brother-in-law's foot, spitting on the ground, and saying that he refuses to build up his brother's house. This act publicly shows that he does not want to marry her. Once this is done, the obligation for him to marry her is lifted. The widow then has the freedom to marry someone else, except for a priestly descendant known as a Cohen, who cannot marry a widow of a deceased man. The origin of Chalitzah is found in the book of Deuteronomy in the Torah. It explains that if the brother refuses to marry the widow, she can undergo this ceremony to be released from the obligation. The Talmud, a central text of Jewish law, expands on these rules, emphasizing that Chalitzah became the preferred way to handle such situations. People worried that a brother-in-law might marry just to keep the family line going for reasons other than love or duty. Chalitzah provides a way to respect personal choice while still honoring biblical commandments. In practice, the ceremony takes place before a Jewish court with witnesses present. They verify everyone's identity and eligibility. The widow publicly declares her refusal, and the ceremony is completed. Afterward, she is free to remarry anyone she chooses, as long as it is not a Cohen. Chalitzah balances the biblical commandment of levirate marriage with the individual's right to choose. It is a way to honor family traditions while respecting personal wishes. This practice has deep roots in both the scriptural laws and the historical customs of Jewish communities. It remains an important part of Jewish marriage law, ensuring that family ties are maintained with respect and dignity.